What is going on with my webcam? Maybe it's where I have the light. Sorry, guys, I'm just setting up, so don't mind me. This is gonna have to do. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna start the movie right at 9:30. So I'll give everybody whoever else is watching it, I'll give everybody like a countdown. I'm house sitting, so this is clearly not my normal setup, so I couldn't experiment with anything for how I set these up. It is what it is. Hopefully the internet's good. I'm hoping that's good. What is on me? A feather. I really hope this movie is so funny because I could use so many laughs right now. Hey, Jordan, and hey, Nick. I'm glad you're here. I think I'm going to enjoy it because I just did the trilogy, the Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, or Day of the Living Dead, whatever that is. I loved them. I'm going to make a full video on them. They were so fun. And for me, it was like the right level of gore, especially the blood pressure scene in the second one. I'm never going to get over that. That was so funny. So I hope this one is like a good homage to those, and I hope it's funny. And I'm sure it will be because like this is such a talked about film. And I need it. It's been a week, guys. I feel like I say that every time I'm on live, but I think it's because I was so busy and then I was sick. So now I'm so busy again that it's making me sick. So yeah, I'm filming my November ranking video probably Monday. So I'm going to have that out next week for sure. I wanted to add those little sticker badges, so I have my illustrator do them, but this time when I'm filming, I'll actually reference them so they make sense. I don't know how many movies have I watched so far this month. I don't know how many I've watched. I'm still figuring out how to use Letterboxd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Oh, no. I've watched about 20 so far. So, hi, Toby. So, yeah, I've watched about 20 so far. So, that means I'll have a good list. I thought it was going to be more balanced this month. Like, I was going to have some more, like, bad ones. But I think it's kind of the same. I think I had a lot of good ones I watched this month. Well, there's a bigger gap between the meh, the good, and the iconic. So, also, I'm dog sitting. So, I'm just going to go check on them for a second. Hi, guys. You good? You just warm, right? You might see them. They might pop in. They're giant dogs. And I have to do the wood stove. So, Jordan, with all the recommendations you've gotten over time, wondering how big your movie wheels spin. Let me see what it's at now. And I still have some to add. So there's 70 there. Oh my God, guys. Okay, I have about 900. Now, some of them are duplicates because I put duplicates on so that when I do my wheel spinner, that it like gives me more of a chance to watch ones that people recommend more. But yeah, it's pretty huge. And like I want to watch all the movies, but I'm starting to realize I really can mentally only watch so many, but I think it's good. Yes, a wood stove is so nice. I'm like farm sitting, like they have farmland, chickens, ducks. They have stables, but they don't have anything in it right now. The only thing is when the dogs go outside in the nighttime, I had to go out last night, so I had my knife in one hand and the flashlight in the other because I was so scared. And the dog, he likes going really far down the woods to do his business. So I'm shining the light, and all I see is 2 red eyes coming towards me, and I'm calling out to it like, "Come on, we need to go inside." And then I start to think, "What if this is not the dog and I'm calling it towards me?" So it's a bit spooky. So I've also been, like, very careful about the movies I've watched this week, but I've done good. Okay, I'm gonna start the movie now in 3, 2, 1. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it. Let me know if you can hear, because I don't want it to, like, overcome. Yeah, literally like a demon or something that's gonna rip me apart. Yeah, I've been kinda good also, though, with watching very different movies. I've also been trying to do that so that I'm really keeping up in my brain. Hi, Remo. I hope I said your name right, or is it Remo? I don't think I've seen you here before, so happy you're here. I hope this movie makes me laugh. I'm sure it will, because 'cause I'm also very easily entertained. Like, I love stupid funny. I have dog soldiers on my list, but I watched Werewolves Within, which is, like, kind of a werewolf movie. But yeah, I definitely need, um sorry, I get distracted. I definitely needed some, like, funnier movies on my list. And zombies don't scare me when I'm in the woods, so I've been pretty good with those. And I'm watching Fright Night tomorrow. Remo. Okay, cool. Oh, you didn't finish the movie because you didn't like it? Or I need to what's this guy actor's name? The original Fright Night, I believe. Who are these actors' names? Why can't I remember it? Oh, Simon Pegg, yeah. He's in The Boys, right? He plays the dad, I think? Let me see if I can get a dog to come so you guys can see him. Elton! Elton! Giant dog coming. One of 2 giant dogs. Come here, buddy. Hi, buddy. I've never watched Star Trek. He was the visual model of Huey? That's so cool. Yeah, this is a big dog. The other dog is bigger, but he's old, so he won't come in. This is a puppy. Actually, speaking of, let me move 1 second. Can you get up here if you want, buddy? Come up here. Come on up. I like Chris Pine. I should watch it. You're gonna see how big this dog is now when he gets on the couch, if he gets up. It's funny though, because the first night I stayed out here, because like I had a couple lights on, I was a bit nervous, and the power went out in the middle of the night, and I woke up in the middle of the night and everything was pitch black. And I was like, I don't know what's worse. Am I blind or is everything dark? Oh, she's from The Office. Oh, the blonde actress with the hat. Yeah, it's Saint Bernard Bernese Mountain Dog mix. And the other is a Great Pyrenees. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's a big boy. I don't think any of these people are dead yet. That's just the credits I'm watching. Better Watch Out. I don't think I've heard of that one. I have lots of Christmas ones planned. I do find it really fun to watch movies that are like in whatever like area you are in life, like fall or winter. Oh, I thought it was a zombie, but it's just him yawning. But I also like, if it's Valentine's Day, watch a Valentine's Day one. Like, I just watched Thanksgiving, I filmed the first watch, so I'm gonna edit it, but that was pretty cool to watch even though it gives me bad nerves about Black Friday shopping. Yeah, Christmas horror, I never well, I haven't watched any yet, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be into it because I don't know, I can't see Christmas as being scary, but I haven't given it a shot. But I mean, like, ones that take place in the setting Christmas, I can get. The ones that are, like, Santa is the villain, I don't know. Oh, not Ed. 30 Days of Night. The Purge. The one thing I liked about Dawn of the Dead was the idea of having a mall to yourself. But I was like, I would also get bored. But it's a fun little concept. And The Purge is basically just rioting, and Black Friday is just madness. We have, like, Black Friday everywhere now, but, like, in Canada, I've never seen it physically get crazy. I don't know if it actually gets crazy in the US. I want this guy's shirt, it says, "I got wood." I get it, but I want it. There's lots of great music. Yeah, it's definitely better now that it's online. Yeah, I totally get that from Dawn of the Dead. That's one thing I liked about the full trilogy is it really played into, like, the societal conflicts, the interpersonal conflicts, and, like, not just the zombie because it's realistic. Yeah, I can't even imagine having to work a Black Friday when people are going crazy. At least, like, yeah, there's online shopping now, so people are a little bit less crazy, but little jump scare, nothing happened, just loud noise. There's an actual horror movie, Black Friday? Yeah, well, that's like in Thanksgiving, everybody was crazy over a waffle iron. I do this every time, I just Google Black Friday, and obviously you know what comes up. Information, not movie. Oh, there is a movie that came out in 2021, it's a horror comedy. Who's in it? Anybody know? Yeah, I know some of these people. Oh, Seth Green is in it. Apparently it's gross, but funny. I'll add it to my list. My long, long list. I haven't watched Evil Dead, I'm really afraid of that one. I keep seeing the photos from I think it's Evil Dead Rise with that woman. Spooks me out. That's the kinda thing that's gonna give me nightmares. Oh, bum, bum, bum. There's lots of good music in this. Oh, I think zombie stuff is happening. Evil Dead goes from straight horror to horror comedy to comedy adventure back to horror comedy? and then reboot is just horror. That's crazy. The Evil Deads from the '80s are gory but hilarious. I did not know that they had, like, a comedic side to them, so maybe I'll be able to handle it. I haven't been gored out yet. I haven't been gored out yet. Some scenes in Thanksgiving bothered me, but it's just, like, the people begging. I can't handle that. But when it's just gore, I'm actually handling it pretty good. Like, I loved in Day of the Dead when they were just, like, ripping parts off. I was like, "Okay." I'm also obsessed with Bub. I think about him all the time. I love seeing old TVs. I would love to have a nice little setup that is like an older TV. Let's fix this so you can see me a bit better. Italian Cannibal, I haven't heard of that. Oh, you mean like the just genre? I was debating on watching Cannibal Holocaust just to watch it because 'cause I'm very curious, but I heard a lot of the animal stuff is real. Can't do that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Like, I'm somebody who, like, if I eat a chicken, like, if I'm eating chicken and I think about it too hard, I spiral. So but I'll probably watch Green Inferno. I don't know, I have to, like, do some little bit of digging. I don't wanna watch movies that have real animal harm, but it seems like there's quite a bit in older horror movies. Oh, jeez. The smallest jump scares are getting me. Ravenous, or ravenous, I should say. Ooh, horror western, interesting. David Arquette is in this? They butcher a turtle, I can't. When I was in Texas, we watched turtle racing at the bar, which is the funnest thing ever to watch, but then they serve, like, turtle, and I was like, "Oh, I can't get behind this." It makes me too sad. There was, like, turtle nachos, and there was, like, alligator or crocodile, whatever's in the States. I never know, I should probably Google. Is it crocs or gators? Oh, is that a zombie? Okay, so there's both. I think I'm also gonna watch Plake Lake Placid soon. Okay, people are starting to get sick, so I think the zombies are gonna start happening. A chicken what bingo? That is oh, that is so funny. I just thought about how that would work. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Yeah, I think I'll watch Lake Placid. I can do, like, lots of animal horror in the winter, I think, because I won't be so scared. In the summer, it might, like, put me off. This is crazy. Love Betty White. The worst thing about so many movies I'm watching, not saying that I'll love Lake Placid, but So many times I'm watching a movie and people are like, "This was great, but the sequels suck," and I'm like, "But I wanted more." The weird thing about Lake Placid, it was written by a guy famous for writing non-horror stuff. Oh, that is really interesting. I love when people have, like, weird paths in life, like how they end up where they are or how they create things as, like, totally off base. Sorry, guys, I can't get settled with this camera. Shaun didn't make the reservation. Betty White can make anything work, I'm sure, but it is gonna look very out of place to see her in that movie. When I googled it last time, I seen a still with her with a gun, and I was like, "You know what?" You good, Freddie? You good, buddy? Freddie's really warm. But I didn't put any more wood in the wood stove, so it's about to get colder. I love how there's all this, like, inner stuff going on right now, but there's just people crashing and getting sick everywhere. Horror conventions, I would love to go to a horror convention. Like, I went to, a film festival here, very small scale, but I loved it. So I would love to do anything like that. And this might sound nerdy, but, like, I did geology as my undergrad. Yes. And I used to love conventions. We would just walk around, there'd be beer booths, you'd meet people, talk about all the rocks, all the things. So I love that atmosphere, even though I am a little bit awkward in person. Like, the police sirens are just going off. The one thing about horror conventions, though, is I don't really know about them. Like, I don't know where they are and stuff. So maybe I should track it. Yeah, the David character is pretty annoying. There's so much stuff going on in the background. Random question in school, what was your favorite subject? I really did like history. I when I was in high school, I actually didn't do earth sciences, but I always loved science, but I never liked just chemistry, just physics, or just biology. So that's why I did earth science. So geology is like my favorite thing ever, and then it's probably geography. I like learning about the earth because I just did a postgrad in environmental science as well. I used to love math, and then I did calculus, ruined everything. And then I had to do the second calculus, which was everything backwards, and I was like, "Well, now I don't remember anything." So this guy's crying. No, not the dump cry. The music is so good in this movie. Oh, and the shots with the fire on it. When I was in university, somebody did that. We were at a house party, so it wasn't professionally done, and he burnt his throat. So I'm never trying it. If you light something on fire, I'm not drinking it. It's so funny that right now it's just not a zombie movie yet. I've heard people say that before too, dogs can't look up. Why do people say that? What's the origin of that? Is that where it came from? It's just this movie? Because I've heard people say that all the time. Yeah, I'm excited for when the zombie shit hits the fan. Maybe right now? Oh, that's so funny. It's not the end of the world. Oh my god, is this the first zombie? No. Oh my god, if they run to a zombie apocalypse loaded right now. Oh, are they eating or making out? Oh, his head fell off. I kinda love that there's, like they have no clue. Has anyone ever made, like, a found footage zombie movie? From Dusk Till Dawn, I'm watching next month. I was gonna say this month or next, but this month is over. But really starts as one genre and then completely changes. That's interesting. He made a ooh, Diary of the Dead. Oh, I need to watch this. Oh, Wreck is as well? Interesting. We split up with Liz. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen found footage zombie style, so I am gonna watch Wreck. Yeah, how many movies are in that franchise? Wreck franchise. Ooh. Oh, there's quite a few. I like that. He got mugged. Did he get bit? Oh, he did get bit. My nails are also so bad because I haven't repainted them. Um, I'm at 24 minutes, 37 seconds. Counting up. So just before the 25-minute mark now. Hi, Nicholas. Do you go by Nicholas or Nick? Oh, Quarantine is an American spinoff. Interesting. The first two are found footage and they switch. That's interesting. Okay, hey, Nick. I need to watch all these. See, there's so many movies I wanna watch. I wish I didn't have to do, like, other things where I can't concentrate fully. Because that's one thing too, is I'm trying not to watch movies in the background unless it's, like, a rewatch, because I don't wanna miss things. Go around, mums. Get Liz back, sort life out. That's drinking anxiety at its finest. Oh, there's gonna be zombies everywhere right now. I'm definitely gonna watch VHS. They're on Shudder. I saw that, so add them to my list. I do really like anthologies. Freddie, Freddie. Try to get the other dog to come in, but he's trying to find some cold. Oh, there's zombies everywhere, dude. Do you not see? Are you that hungover? That's like when people like smoke weed in a zombie movie. I'm like, this is about to be really bad for you. Yeah, he is camera shy. Freddie, you can come in here, buddy. No. I'm watching Shaun of the Dead. I'm 27 minutes in, almost. Oh, interesting. Cornetto trilogy. I haven't watched Hot Fuzz. I do need to watch that. I've never heard of The World's End. Oh. Like, at what point do you understand it's a zombie apocalypse? Because like, you have to understand before they bite you, but you can't just, like, kill someone because you think. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be foreshadowing the Red. Shaun of the Dead spoof zombie movies, Hot Fuzz action, and World End science fiction. Interesting. And it's the same guys in all of them? Kinda love that. Nick Frost. That's a good name. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. They're just drunk and hungover, not noticing. It's kinda like Groundhog Day. Oh, I think they're gonna realize now. Throwing something at someone is crazy. They think she's drunk. Taking a picture is crazy. Oh, just switching my earbuds. Oh. Okay. Things are getting very real. He's g Ooh, that was a spooky one. It's so funny, it's so hard for me when I edit my first watches because if I'm anticipating a jump scare or something scary to happen, I'm, like, already cringing. So when I'm trying to make sure that my timeline is right, sometimes doesn't make sense. Oh, have a sit down. I was just thinking the same thing. Are these guys gonna start running? That really freaks me out in zombie movies. I can't handle zombies that run. So I think that's why I like the trilogy so much because nobody ran. Ah! The accents make it much funnier. Well, I'll speak out some things I see. It's really good. So far, it's really good. Return of the Living Dead. Wait, is that more? Oh, interesting. Yeah, running zombies. Yeah. I have 28 Days Later. I have the physical copy, so I'm gonna watch that in December when I'm at my cabin. Monty Python. I watched that in, like, middle school. Remake of the Dead. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like running zombies. Cause like, zombies, the only saving grace is, like, you have time to figure yourself out. I watched World War Z, but I don't remember it. I do remember the wall climb helicopter thing, but I don't remember it, so I should rewatch it. In I Am Legend, do they run? They're zombies, right? Oh, he threw the just gonna throw the records at the zombies like a ninja star. There's literally, like, gardening tools everywhere in a shed, and they're throwing records. Yeah, huge groups of slow zombies are scary too, but running ooh, they're going to the shed. They're vampires in I Am Legend? Damn. My memory's so bad. I feel like all the movies I'm watching recently, I have really good memory. I Am Legend is a novel? Really? It's a zombie vampire, apparently. I didn't know it was a book. Ah, vampire-esque is a good way to say it. I wanna read the book. I kinda wish I read the book before I saw the movie. I love that they're just sat down eating tea and biscuits or ice cream. Pete. Oh, the ending is different? I have to read it. I will definitely read it knowing that. Pete is either a zombie or he's annoyed. Oi. So I guess he's gonna go on, like, a rescue mission for Liz? Oh, no, I think his mom got bit. Okay, no. I've got red on me? Oh, the quote earlier. I was like, "Where's the red on me?" Oh. Oh, they have a plan. Yeah. It's funny, like, they're being polite, and then in the, like, trilogy I just watched, instantly the military was like, "Let's go take him out." My favorite quote from, Night of the Living Dead is when he was like the reporter was like, "This ought to take about 24 hours, you think?" I'm like, "Yeah." I know, I really thought I had red on my face. Yes. "They're coming to get you, Barbara." I love that. Oh, it would take me so long to actually know someone's a zombie and hurt them. And then, like, sometimes the zombie movies, like, some demoralize them so much that, like, you don't care, but then I mean, like, Bub, they still have a little bit of their brain, their memory, who they are. I'm like, "I can't hurt you." Oh my god. Go for a pint and wait for it to blow over. Is that a cricket bat? Is that what's called a bat? I love the transitions in this, though. I love Bub. I love Bub. That was, like, the best part of that movie. Wow. I love little Easter eggs like that. That's why I really wanna, like, get more movies because there's so many references in movies that I wanna get them all. I'm starting to get a few more. I'm finding that I'm watching the older movies and saying, "Oh, they referenced that in the movie I just watched." So I'm still getting it somehow. Yeah, let's go to Winchester. Absolutely. Oh, he's taking off his name tag. Hero mode. Is this gonna be a mirror jump scare? There's a shadow. Is it gonna be behind a shower curtain? I hate shower curtain scenes. I was so scared of ooh. Things are getting a little bit spooky over here. Yeah, like, before I even watch horror movies, I would, like, slam the shower curtain, I'd be so afraid. Kid zombies always get me. Also realizing I've watched so many zombie movies this month. Like, I think at least 6. Pete's naked. Every time I watch movies like this, I'm like, "Should I have an emergency kit in case I have to, like, flee for my life?" I think we hit something is so good. If he wasn't a zombie, he's about to be one. One thing also I loved in Day of the Dead was when they had all the zombies come in, they wear, I guess, what they were killed in, and there's, like, a clown, a chef, a guy with a fishing rod. I was like, "I love that." But then it made me think, I don't wanna be doing something stupid when I get turned to a zombie and be stuck like that. Like Pete, he's naked because he's in the shower. Is he slowing down to look at a car? Yeah, I feel like I need a plan, some kind of plan. Because my first thought was get in the car, just drive, but you run out of everything. Hello, pickle. Helicopter. Yeah, but we did see that in, Dawn of the Dead, how they had to keep stopping. Head north, okay. Zombies in the cold would be kinda spooky. Is that what Game of Thrones? I've started reading the books, I read 3 of them, but they have zombies, don't they? It's only zombie movies that make people plan how to survive for some reason. That's so true. When I watch werewolf movies, I'm never like, "I better stock up." And I watch a vampire movie, I'm never like, "Let's get some garlic." Like, if I had to fight the undead, a blanket? Absolutely. If I ever had, like, a could pick a really cool weapon, I'd want a mace. Every time I play, like, Skyrim or anything, I play with a mace. Is Philip is alive, ooh. But, if I had to pick a weapon that I had readily available, I don't have a lot of options. I don't even know what would work. I would not a knife, you want something, like, longer, maybe a shovel? Shovel's heavy, though, and an axe, I feel like, is a lot of work. I've been chopping wood, that's hard work. Oh, a sickle, that would be cool. Maybe a hammer. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but I think a hammer. Yeah, I could never thought of, like, a zombie in the desert or something, for example. Oh, Machete, that is the right answer. Zombie Survival Guide, I do wanna read that. I mean, also maybe a gun. But I don't know how to use them, so oh, I actually kinda love this. Zombie Survival Guide. But a gun runs out of bullets, so maybe not. What are those things that, like, are, like, really big scissors? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? But, like, a really big one. Oh, is Philip turning into a zombie? Head trimmer, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. I think loppers is also a word for it. Werewolsy novel, and it's Mel Brooks' son? I need to read these things. I liked in the I think it's in Dawn of the Dead when they're, like, standing under the helicopter and the zombies obviously don't know the safe zone, so the helicopter was getting them. Maybe a flamethrower. Oh, I'll definitely read the book then, because I can't really remember the movie too much. No, Philip is now definitely a zombie. Oh, no. You're not driving that car is so funny. Is it a cricket bat or a paddle? Like, what's the right word for that? Or is it croquet? No, that's not croquet. Croquet is like the little hammer. A bat, okay. This guy's just unfazed after being bit by a zombie. I haven't watched Anna and the Apocalypse, but it's on my watch list for December. Okay. This is more for comfort than me being scared. I'm not cold, but, like, I need to be under a blanket at all times. Child locks is crazy. There's zombies everywhere, dude. Yeah, at least they're slow. Like, you wouldn't stand a chance if these guys were running. I like in the zombie movies, though, that they, like, kind of explore all your options. Like, some people will stay locked up, some people will run, some people will hide, and it never ever works. I've watched Warm Bodies before, and I love it. I'll definitely do a rewatch because 'cause it's been a while, but I love Nicholas Hoult. And I just watched the trailer for Nosferatu, so I'm gonna watch all those movies, and I'm gonna see it in theaters. Probably not when it comes out on Christmas, because if I go see a movie on Christmas, for one, it's a huge drive because 'cause I'm going home for Christmas. We don't have a theater within, like, hour of us. Yeah, I like Warm Bodies. It was just it's kind of like Twilight feels, but it doesn't take itself as seriously. Because if you're gonna do falling in love with a zombie, it has to be less serious. So, like, can zombies just, like, really smell people? Like, is it smell? So, are Zack Snyder's, like, remakes of the originals? Because 'Cause I'll definitely watch them. Because I love the trilogy I just watched, I loved it. Even, like, the first, which was black and white and my first black and white movie, I think, at least recently, and I was like, "Wow, I love this." Even though, like, they could barely show the action, they had to, like, do take, 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 I still loved it. Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch them, but I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot more scary and gory. I mean, what if you just rode a bicycle? Maybe that's my getaway plan. Shadow of the Vampire. Yeah, I do think I have that on my list. Oh, interesting. James Gunn did that, that's interesting. No, I in The Walking Dead, that's my favorite scene in The Walking Dead. It makes me cry every time I watch it, when they're covered in the guts, holding hands, walking, and the little kid starts to cry, and then all that crap happens in, like, I don't even it's like a minute where they have, like, cutting off the arm and the stem, the shooting, all that stuff. That's my favorite scene out of The Walking Dead. Night of the Living Dead, Tony Todd is in it. I have to watch it. Alice, Sweet Alice. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're running over zombies right now. And Philip is going to be a zombie. This guy driving is so chill. They're going to the Winchester. Oh, there'd be unlimited beer. Yeah, let me see who directs that. Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead remake. It is by yeah, you're right, Tom Savini. Oh, I do remember seeing his name. Yeah, maybe a bar could work, but the lighting is not great. I wouldn't wanna be anywhere that's dark at all. The guy who made the first 2 Avengers movie, he's wrote was Alien 3. Wow. I feel like superhero movies would be better if there was more gore than horror in them. Oh, interesting. It wasn't copyrighted. Wow, that's smart. Oh no, Philip's d Philip's a zombie. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Cyber Six? That's my favorite comic and my favorite hero, and I wanna be her for Halloween one day, but even though the comics are very, very sexualized, but I love the TV show. But when I read the comments or comics, I was a little bit shocked at how much naked I saw. Brightburn, I've heard of that. I think that'll be my cup of tea because I like horror or superhero movies, but I want them to be a little darker because 'cause they're so, like, actiony and, like, big and macho, but we don't get enough of the dread to support that. Oh, you guys both recommended that, that's so good. That means it goes on my list twice, so so it's kinda giving, honestly kinda giving The Boys. That's kinda why I like The Boys, because it's, like, they're assholes. Oh, I do need to watch Blade. Oh. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh my god. Oh, the one thing in the I think it was actually in Dawn of the Dead, which I was surprised that they did it so well, was when they tear the belly apart and just go for the intestines. I haven't watched Blade, but I wanna watch it. I am gonna watch Swamp Thing. I am gonna watch all the Screams, but it's good to hear that another in the franchise is good. Oh, Other Survivors. Is that I'm sorry, is that Bilbo Baggins? Oh, I love how there's always car alarms and, like, sirens in the background. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot his name, I just know he's Bilbo Baggins. I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Oh, this is so funny, they're like parallel people. Yeah, my biggest movie binge was I watched all the Lord of the Rings in theaters. They before The Hobbit, they did all the Lord of the Rings movies and then The Hobbits. I watched so many hours of movies, it was like a full day thing. Yeah, Scream has a lot of potential. Someone ruined the Scream 2 ending for me, so I'm gonna put it off for a bit because 'cause I'm kinda disappointed that I know the ending, I wanna forget it. Oh, this guy doesn't really look like a zombie, though. Darkman, Liam Neeson. Interesting. Oh my god, and I am doing a full front flip like a gymnast over the fence. I haven't watched Megan, but I will watch it. I just know the dance. Yes, I'll definitely watch foreign movies, even movies I have to do subtitles and stuff. Like, I really enjoyed Parasite, but it was low on my ranking list because it was just really dark and brought up so many, like, societal conflicts that I was just like, "I don't know how to feel." Ugh. Daredevil and Punisher, I've heard of both, I haven't watched either. The TikToks. Yeah, I just seen the dance, and I don't even have TikTok, so I saw it because so many people were talking about how it was a TikTok trend. Yeah, honestly, I'll do foreign movies, I'll do 70s, 80s, Pan's Labyrinth, I do wanna watch, but I haven't yet. I was supposed to watch it in October, but October got away from me. Oh, there's so many zombies outside the pub. I think realistically, in a zombie apocalypse, they would just start bombing. Skip Halloween's ends. I'm gonna watch everything, that's one thing, I'm not gonna even if won't like it, even if it ruins it a little bit, 'cause I just wanna know. Yeah. A lot of movies get recommended twice or so, but I like that because like, now when I go through this list, I'll add it to it again. Spring, summer, fall, winter, and spring? Oh, interesting. Oh, I almost spoiled it for myself. But I'll definitely check that out. But see, now I wanna watch Halloween Ends because I wanna know why it was such a big mess up. In the Chucky TV series, there's a scene where Chucky's watching TV and flipping through a bunch of other killer doll movies when Megan comes on. Oh, that is so funny. M3gan. That's like last stream, I didn't know that the NOS4R2 was Nosferatu. Okay, I am gonna watch Frogs. I think I don't know if it's Cobweb channel or Cobweb's channel. He did a bunch of lists for Halloween, so if you haven't watched his videos, go watch it. Because he did Halloween lists, and he put frogs on it, and now I really wanna watch it. So I'm glad that you also said that, because that's gonna be on my list twice. A Beautiful Life. I can't believe they're just pretending to be zombies right now. See, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would not be able to walk through. Yes, Train to Busan. Busan is it Bu or Busan? That hasn't been brought up, but I do know that it's kind of really freaky. But I will watch it. Oh well, Halloween Ends. Damn. The only thing with that, like, it must suck when you love a franchise or like love a story, and a new movie comes out, so you get so excited for a new one, and then it's a letdown. So I'm not ready to get to that. With me, I can watch so many that like if one sucks, I can handle it. I'll definitely watch Train Busan, but I think it's very emotional as well, 'cause I know there's a kid involved. These giant dogs, by the way, when I go to bed, they're gonna sleep in the bed with me. Not yet, buddy. Oh, the zombies are all looking at them. I feel like breaking a window is not a good idea because all of them can get in there. Busan, okay. See, I kinda love Nature Strikes Back, like, I like eco horror. I love that concept. I've always wanted to, like I used to always wanna write books. I now realize how much work it would be, but I always wanna do one that was like that, like nature coming back. How many Halloween movies are there? I hope the acting gets a bit better, though. Like, Halloween, the first one, I really liked it, and it did freak me out, but it was also, like, the acting was not great. Even Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't think she was that great in that movie. I don't know if that's a hot take, but 13? I'll never get through that. 57. 13 is so many. But that's why in the new year, I'm doing different months for different franchises. So, like, Busan. Oh, interesting. But, like, I'm gonna watch Halloween probably in October or September, so I'll watch all of them, even though I might watch a couple before that, but that's so I can get through all of them. 4 different timelines. This is why I like taking notes during movies. I need to, so I can do a refresher. Friday the 13th has 12. Yes, so Halloween so far was the scariest for me because it made me cry, and I didn't realize it didn't feel that scary, but the stalker energy and, like, the head twisting, ooh, ooh. It just it got under my skin, like, no other movie has done that yet. Did I watch something this I think I might have watched something that really scared me this month, though, did I? I can't remember. I thought I watched something that really freaked me out. I know Rob Zombie's movies are controversial, but I'm interested. But yeah, Halloween, it just the stalker energy of it all really got under my skin. Like, when movies are very gory, and I think that's why I like found footage, because it feels so raw that it could be real. When these movies are really gored up, it takes me out of it in a good way. 'Cause I'm like, "Oh, this is entertainment. This is not real life." But Halloween was like, "Oh, Michael Myers is gonna find me." Yeah, what movie did I watch this month that really scared me? I don't think I watched anything that spooked me too much. I watched the movie Mom. That's a new movie. I watched at the film festival. It wasn't scary, but it was really, really disturbing. But Halloween was definitely scarier. I'm gonna watch Sleepaway Camp. I am gonna watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I'm gonna watch Black Christmas, but I know that one's freaky, so I'm a bit nervous. Yes, someone has brought up Mom and Dad recently with Nicolas Cage, which I will watch. And I'm gonna watch Longlegs actually next week. That one's been so overdue. I was supposed to watch it in October. I've watched The Conjuring, and I actually got it on my spinny wheel, so I have to rewatch it. I just don't remember. Violent Night, Santa's the hero. That's interesting. Yeah, I think, like, Home Invasion, the stalker ones, those are what are really scaring me so far because it's, like, real. But I'm not ready to do ghosts and demons. I'm really not ready. Because those are the ones that are gonna give me nightmares. Okay, yeah, Longlegs does have a lot of hype, so I'll go into it expecting average and see what happens. Evil Bong. Okay, Violent Night being more of a comedy, I like that because 'cause I'm gonna need some palate cleansers. I have some dark ones coming in December, very, very dark. The Strangers, I've heard of this one. Or have I heard of When a Stranger Calls? That's a different movie, right? I don't know if I can watch The Strangers. They look the stills that came up really scared me. Evil Bong. That is so funny. Oh my god, this is so funny. I need to watch this. 2017 Evil. I watched The Omen. That movie, like, I'm not a religious person, like, I just never have been, but when I was watching that movie, I was like, "Should I be watching that? Is it going to haunt me?" Is it Evil or The Evil Within? Because when I search Evil 2017, Evil Within came up. So I'm not sure if that's it. Leprechaun 4 is in space. Horror movies in space definitely don't scare me. I haven't watched any of the Alien movies, so I can't really say if aliens scare me or not, but we'll see. Yeah, I do find some horror movies end up being just action. I don't love that. Oh, what do you mean? See, wait, wait. Is Strangers 1 based off those, or are the murders based off the movie? Little Evil. Oh, it is kinda like The Omen. Oh, Adam Scott is in it. Yeah, so you know there's gonna be some comedic relief. Evil Bong. I kinda love that. Oh, The Gingerbread Man? I definitely wanna watch that. Oh, no, he's playing the machine. The zombies are gonna come inside and get them. I don't know if I kettle cabin murders. Yeah, anything that's, like, based on a true story loosely, that really gets to me. I watch a lot of true crime, so I don't know how I've never heard of this. All zombies are back. I'm so scared of Evil Dead, guys. I think the spooky visuals are gonna get me. Event Horizon, I don't think I've ever heard of that. The jukebox is playing, I'm try Don't stop me now. Good time. The music is so good in this. Event Horizon. Wow, I've never heard of this. I should watch that. I like horror sci-fi. The only time I don't like sci-fi is when they overcomplicate the concept because 'cause they're like, "Oh, if the viewers don't understand it, then we can make it valid." I would rather it have, like, a pretty simple explanation. Like, The Thing was kind of, like, out there, but it was simple. Like, we understood, like, there was no big secret. A town of 77, it's unsolved. That's crazy. Even though I'm from a really small province and really small towns, and we have a lot of unsolved murders and mysteries and everything. Oh my god, I have to literally close my tab. I'm never gonna be able to watch Puppet Master. I don't like puppets, guys. Oh, that actually, like, the picture spooked me. Where'd you get the fire extinguisher? This poor zombie is getting his ass handed to him. Darts! You're in Niagara, wow. Yeah, I'm going back to Newfoundland in the middle of December for a month. So, I'll show you all my animals out there. I have other dogs and a cat. Saw 2 is your favorite in the franchise? That makes me so happy. I love Saw. Loved Saw. Even though they might be terrible movies, puppets are gonna kill me. I haven't watched In the Mouth of Madness either, so I should definitely watch that. Yeah, I don't know what my population is of the town I'm from, but I think it's, like, even I guess it's kind of considered big. I think it's, like, 5,000, but I don't believe that. I know everybody. Ooh, Vanishing on 7th Street. I like the concept of that. 29 bullets. Well, this is interesting. Oh, and the guy from Star Wars is in it. Interesting. I'm scared of the dark, but I'll watch it. Puppet Master. Wow. Yeah, I love the Gremlins. I love the Gremlins. I can't wait to rewatch that. I'm probably gonna watch it on my birthday. I'm doing a live stream, and I was debating on if I wanna watch Happy Death Day while I'm watching it or Gremlins, because I love Gremlins. Wow, Niagara's 150K, yeah, so think way smaller. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark, so it's probably gonna be a lot for me, but I'll watch it. I've watched all the Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but it's been a long time. I don't really know what my favorite is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch Critters because I've always, like, said I'm oh, who got bit? His mom. But, I was, like, against watching Critters because I was like, "They stole gremlins," but, I mean, more the merrier. There's also, I saw a YouTuber called Gremlin Girl, and she has a new channel, and she does, like, this content, so you should definitely check her out. I feel like we have a lot in common because she loves gremlins, clearly. I love Phantom of the Opera. I used to play the baritone, and we would play the song for, like, the music festivals, so I was very invested in that. I love Phantom of the Opera. I do need to rewatch it, though. I also liked in Dawn of the Dead how they were more realistic about the guns and people missing, like, because I find in zombie movies, everybody can get the headshot. If they don't get it first, they get it second, but that's not really realistic. Oh, I can't believe she's bit. That's so sad. Oh my god, that's so cool. I would love a Phantom of the Opera tattoo. 4 hours. I can't remember. One of mine, I think it's the one back here, took a really long time, but I did stick and poke, so it didn't really hurt at all. My favorite tattoo is my blue jay in here. Critters 3 was Leonardo DiCaprio's first film ever. Okay, this is I am, like, trying to distract myself from watching this right now because he's crying over his mom, and I literally can't do it. She's holding the flowers. I cannot pay attention right now. It's going to send me to a spiral. Who just who? Yeah, I have you can follow my summer in October. I had to delete my original, but my one in on Instagram is that. I don't know if you can see my tattoos on that, though. And in full transparency, I'm not wearing a shirt under this, so I can't show you right now. But I'll wear a tank next time. If you watch my Scream review, I think my tattoos are out there. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it Suspiria and Deep Red and Tenebrae. I guess I'm saying that right, Tenebrae? I'm gonna watch it. Halloween 6 was Paul Rudd's. That is so crazy. I really, like, wanna watch it. If anybody knows a good video that exists that goes through, like, really big actors that started in horror, because most do, I wanna watch it because so many did. David loves Liz. Like, I would not have time for drama in a zombie apocalypse. Oh, you going, buddy? Oh. Yeah, I know, it's soon time for bed. Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street. Damn, I really gotta start catching up. That was a high intensity moment. Jennifer Aniston was in the first Leprechaun. This is crazy. I know, I haven't been active on Instagram. I'm trying to get my shit together, but it's so hard. But I'm having a catch-up weekend, then I just need to be more active everywhere. I know, I hate that I just discovered Candyman and, like, love Tony Todd, and this happens. Oh, his mom is a zombie. Is she gonna, like, remember him, I wonder? Kevin Bacon's in the first Friday the 13th, because when I was like, "Do I know these actors?" I was like, "Damn, that's Kevin Bacon." Ugh. I get that she's a zombie, I wouldn't be able to do it. You're like Clifford the big red dog. Oh, he's so sleepy. I know, it's so sad. That's kinda the hard thing too, like, watching really old movies, I really like some of the actors, and when I Google them, they're gone, and I'm like, I wanna love you and support you. Slumber Party Massacre, I've heard of this. Was there a remake? Because I think something just popped up 2021. Oh, but it's an Italian? I'll definitely watch the older one first. That is so funny. I too would be in a weird movie for a vacation. I just searched troll with no context. It's literally the Dawn of the Dead scene that's happening right now with the intestines. Got the reference. Oh, oh, and Day of the Dead reference. Oh, um, I know, in memoriams are brutal. It was actually around last Halloween when Matthew Perry died, and I was at the bar out, like, drinking, so my friend wouldn't tell me because she was like, "You're gonna be way too upset," and I opened up my phone and saw it, and I was just like, "I'm gonna cry in the club. I can't handle this." Troll 2 is often called the worst movie ever made. How are they getting out of this? There's so many zombies. I haven't seen The Sopranos. I know I have to. I know I have to. I haven't committed to a TV show in a long time. I find it really hard. The guy who owns the Red Wings? You mean like Detroit Red Wings, right? I know them because Danny Cleary. The stream has helped me get my mind off stuff I'm getting left on red for no reason. To be fair, I'm somebody who always forgets to text back and never text back. I leave everybody in my life on red. I know it probably hurts people's feelings, but I'm like, I always put people answering messages on my to-do list, and then I never do it. Ice-T pulls out a bat from his fake afro to fight the leprechaun. That is crazy. What are his movies? Neil Breen. I don't know how we're getting out of this. Oh, yeah. They did do Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Somehow it involves the Illuminati. Oh, if somebody texts me a K, you're blocked. I'd rather you ignore me. Hey, Nick. Glad you're back. My brain will melt. Yeah, I would say leave it. I don't know what time it is there, but I would say leave it, and then if they don't answer, send a text the next day. When it's over 3 texts, I'm like, "This person really wants to talk to me," but 2 texts I can handle. I don't know how they're getting out of this. Everybody's dead now, and they're in the, like, back of the bar or the basement. Listen, dating is tough out there. It's tough out there. But it's not worth stressing over because the right person will not be stressful. Yeah, I think they might blow it up. This is Elton. So his name is Elton and the other dog is Freddie. And I'm just dog sitting. But they're so sweet. This is crazy. Agents threatened to sue them before they made it big. Listen, don't worry about girls. You'll find a good one. Anything that takes energy is not worth it. Yeah, they're Elton and Freddie. I don't know if they're named after Elton John and Freddie Mercury, but I would assume. What other Elton and Freddie pair do you know? I really want to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street because I think it will be something I love, but I don't do well with nightmares. I have really bad sleep paralysis, so I don't want to bring that back. I just got rid of it. Oh, I think he's gonna blow it up. Oh, is his friend bit? I don't know if I know these people. See, I think I also like A Nightmare on Elm Street for the aesthetic of it all. It just looks like my type of movie. Elton Fitzsimmons. Sorry that I don't know these people. But I'm also really bad with names, guys. I don't know who these people are. They're not coming up for me. Oh. Nothing came up on Google. How did you pick the one name that nothing came up? Um, I've had different sleep paralysis. They're not really black figures. It's much more scary than that when I've had them. Very, very scary. Well, I know that some people do have, like, black shadow figure thing, but I have a lot of just actual visual things. Nightmare on Elm Street goes from horror to sort of a fantasy superhero. Interesting. I think I'd rather be hero. That's also what I wonder about the Terrifier, because 'cause I've seen fan art from Terrifier 3, and there's somebody wearing, like, a golden angel suit, and I'm like, "What's that about?" Nightmare 2 has a lot of gay undertones, and the main character was in the closet. Whoa, interesting. What's another movie I watched that had a lot of gay undertones? I think we spoke about it before, and people complained about it. What was the movie? Gay overtones. Okay, what's happening in this movie? Wow, this is not what I expected to happen. I did not predict this. Let me see what movie I watched recently that had the gay undertones. Maybe I didn't watch it. Maybe we just spoke about one. Is it Saw? Is it people just think about that about Saw? But I mean, it's not. You know, I don't get the gay undertones, but I do get the love and the connection of Lawrence. I get it. Horror to comedy. I like comedic relief. I think if anything's too dark for too long, I can't. Interesting. I would love to be at a writer's table where people, like, pitch ideas, because I would love to know which ones don't get chosen. Like, sometimes when I see a scene or a concept that's so crazy, I'm like, "What didn't you choose?" I really wasn't predicting the ending to this. Z-Day. Was it just a day for real? Yeah, it probably was sleep paralysis. It's basically like you obviously see other things, but you also just see the room you're in. Like, I wouldn't feel like I'm in a different room, but there could be things in a room with you, but you are so paralyzed. Like, I wake up and I have a bad neck because 'cause I'm, like, forcing myself. But I haven't had them in a really long time, and it was from stress. I need to knock on wood. Is any of this wood? The floor is wood. Season 9 or session 9, sorry. Oh, what is this about? Oh, this looks so spooky. But looks like it would be the guy from CSI Miami's in it. I'll react to it. Okay, guys, this is embarrassing. I used to think the guy from CSI Miami, like the main guy, Horatio, right? I used to think him and Elton John were the same person. We don't talk about Nightmare 6. Interesting. I don't there's no ghost. I can't believe I do believe, but I can't believe right now because I need to sleep tonight. I think it's just, like, the orange hair and the same era that Elton John was really popping off at my grandma's house on TV because we would just watch CSI Miami all the time. So I thought they were the same person for a very long time. I used to love CSI Miami when he would say the quips and then take off the glasses. Oh my god, he kept Ed. It's giving Bub. I'm actually gonna cry. This was the best ending ever. This was so good. I loved all the references. "Hey, Scott." That was okay, I love the ending to this because it referenced Bob. That's amazing. Yeah, that's so funny, an animal living in the shed. Yeah, I'll watch session 9. I'll stay on for a few more minutes because honestly, I just can't get up right now. But then I need to go to bed because I have an early morning tomorrow. I'm determined to catch up on work so I can have more time for movies. A unicorn baby. Yes, Freddie Mercury. Not the Freddie from Nightmare on Elm Street, though. Yeah, I think I wanna watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and I wanna watch the first Chucky. It's not called Chucky, right? The first movie is called what? I like the actual movies aren't called Chucky, right? Child's Play. Child's Play. Okay, yeah. So I wanna watch both of those in December. Interesting. Yeah, see, I like the concept of Nightmare on Elm Street because I like when movies are so broad that you have so much opportunity, but the problem with that is people often mess it up, you know? But I definitely need to watch Child's Play. I don't really understand how he's a doll, but I'm sure I'll learn. I'm sure I'll learn. I don't know the lore of that one. I used to watch lore videos, like I always talk about CZ's World. I love his timelines, which is also why I want to like watch all the movies. And I did watch a Saw one. So that's how I knew the guy who was sick is Saw. He's whoever. But is it John Kramer? Is that his name? But I still don't understand, and I don't remember all his like I know he has like little minions and crap, but I can't remember them. But I can't wait till I learn everything so I can watch those movies. I love when people piece together those things or like, things you missed or references. I've seen somebody else do a ranking recently and they said that Child's Play 3 like was underrated. Chucky goes from horror to parodying itself back to horror, back to parody, but without rebooting. It's all in continuity. Yeah, like I think concepts like that, you need to be able to not take that too seriously for it to work. That's why like They Live, because like the concept is like so dark, but they made it so lighthearted that you could really get into it. Chucky's been written by the same guy since the beginning. That's awesome. Seed of Chucky. I don't know how that's gonna go for me. Yeah, I've heard people say it's underrated. That's why I can't wait to watch all these, especially when people say they don't like some. I'm like, what if I love it? Or what if I like find it redeeming? But at the same time, I watched Jeepers Creepers 2 and I did not like that at all. That is so interesting. He started as like an Oscar winner and then went into horror. I love that. Horror is where it's at. Like that is. Did he really? I need to get an image because I don't remember who it is. Oh my god, that's him? Wow. I really need to rewatch Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna rewatch all the Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know how to pronounce it in that. But I'm gonna watch it over Christmas and do a ranking because I love those movies. So I'll probably do the same with Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I'm actually dog sitting this dog, but he is so sweet. Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky. Interesting names. When I first watched They Live a while back, I wasn't super into it, but once Roddy Piper put on those sunglasses, I immediately switched. Yeah, when I first started watching it, even when I gave it a rating, I gave it, I think, 4 stars. Can't remember, but I remember I took off a star because it was such a slow burn. But when I rewatched it again, because I rewatched it again almost instantly, I'm really bad for that too, guys. That's why sometimes I don't get to all the new movies I want to watch because if I really like something, I'll rewatch it again right away. But once you know the concept and you rewatch it, you start picking up everything they put in that chunk of slow, and it makes it worth it. Skip Pumpkinhead. Yeah, I have heard the first one's good, so I'll definitely give it a try. I'm not ready to watch The Exorcist. I'm not. I'm really spooked by that stuff. I don't know why, because The Exorcist is, like, kinda like The Omen, and that has religious tones, but it just really scares me. Yeah, I really got, like, 1984 vibes when I watched They Live, but I love it. I love it. But if they would've made it, like, super preachy and, like, super, like, serious, I would not have enjoyed it. Bloody Birthday. Wow, that is so interesting. Kid horror also scares me a little bit because, like, I used to work with kids, and they do say and act strangely sometimes, and I'm always like The Omen is silly. I liked it. I just didn't love it. I didn't love it, and I feel like in the first Omen, that you didn't really see all the proof that this kid was a demon, but the parents were like, "Oh, he's evil." But we didn't see enough, I don't think. I've watched Trick or Treat. I filmed the first watch. I put on my Patreon the full version, but I was gonna trim it up for this Halloween, but I was so burnt out that I'm going to save it and put out next Halloween, even though it's gonna be a year old of my, like, reaction. I think it'll be nice to bring up. But I love Trick or Treat. Yeah, kids are spooky sometimes. Yeah, I'll definitely try Bloody Birthday. I should try to watch a few birthday horror movies around my birthday. The Good Son with Elijah Wood. Interesting. Oh, I think I've seen clips from this, but I haven't watched it. Oh, interesting. You thought the first Exorcist was the wrong movie and turned off and never went back. I feel like I eventually need to watch it. I don't know, I don't think I'm ready, but at the same time, I said that about Saw, and I love Saw. I don't think I'm gonna love The Exorcist, but I can probably put up with it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Happy Death Day. I'm debating if I wanna have a movie on while I'm on live for my birthday, or if I just wanna chill. Honestly, it's gonna depend on my mood. But I'm torn between Happy Death Day and Gremlins. The thing with Happy Death Day is I think I really need to pay attention to that movie because, like, it's kind of like you're a whodunit, right? Like, you're trying to figure it out. Like, I think that's the concept. I have heard of Fireburner. That is on my list. I like Drew Barrymore as well, even though I see a lot of people talk smack about her sometimes. I love going on Reddit to see what people say about the movies I watch, but sometimes they all hate on the things I love, and I'm like, "I can't." Oh, interesting. I'm going to be 29. Can't even think about it. Mm, I'm not ready. Oh, it's Firestarter. Hi, Arif. Happy Birthday to Me is also a movie. Oh, that one looks spooky. Skewering? I don't even know how to say that word, classmates. A skewer, right? Yeah. Well, I'm glad. And today I'm looking kinda rough because having bad week. But I've always looked younger than my age. My dad, like, if you could see my dad, he literally looks, I mean, now he's kinda showing his age because he's, I mean, I don't know how old my dad is now. How old's my dad now? I don't know, but he looked like a little boy for so long. Madhouse. Oh, I didn't know that it was Stephen King. Stephen King, that man's everywhere. Madhouse. Movie. Like the comedy Madhouse? Oh, 1981. 19, 19. That's not the song, but oh, this looks a bit spooky. Oh, it's an Italian slasher, so you know it's gonna be spooky. I will try it though. 19 to 23 is crazy. This time next year, I'm gonna be turning 30. April Fool's Day. I didn't even think of an April Fool's movie. Oh, I was thinking, does anybody know a movie that's kind of like zombies but taxidermy? Because every time I watch a zombie movie for some or like a werewolf movie, there's somebody with taxidermy in their house. I'm like, how cool would it be if that came back to life? April Fool's Day, this looks crazy. The poster's interesting. Oh, I will watch it. Yeah, I hope I have connection to positive energy. Firestarter is almost like a horror version of X-Men. Interesting. The Institute. Ooh, I think I would really like that. Reanimator, I've heard of that one. That one's on my list. Yeah, see, I wanna see oh, Pet Sematary. Yeah. I've read Pet Sematary. I do really wanna watch it. I wanna watch the old one and the new one and do, like, a comparison video. But I know that Cody Leach always says there's a scene in that that really spooks him, so I'm nervous. Killer Ants. I know the Ants movie, the cartoon movie. I didn't know there was a Killer Ants one. I got bit by an ant this past summer, and it was brutal. Like a fire ant or a red ant, whatever they are. Zombies. See? That's what I think that's up my alley. Oh my god, this looks so weird. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people these days, when they turn a certain age, I think everybody's starting to look younger. Because I remember when my grandma was 50, I thought 50 was, like, super old, and now it's like, when my parents turned 50, I was like, "You guys are" and listen, my parents are like teenagers. They're on a cruise right now. They party like teenagers all the time. More than me. So they also live like them. I will watch Zombies. Swarm. I can do Swarm because I like the bee of Candyman. I like that. Yeah, and I think a lot of people put like, when they talk about Reanimator, they also talk about The Thing and The Fly, like, it's always, like, classed in those lists. 24, yay, next week. When's your birthday? Mine's Monday. And Robert, when's your birthday next week? Is everybody's birthday next week? Patrick, I don't think you look 70, but it's good that people are surprised by your energy. But yeah, my parents, like, they never partied. They never were, like, that social, that travel-y, and then I turned 16 and I could be the designated driver, and they have not stopped since. So I know that I'm due for a second wave. I have not seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but that's on my list. Oh my god, guys, I just watched Thanksgiving. I don't know if I wanna spoil this from my reaction because 'cause I'm gonna put my reaction up this weekend. Maybe I won't spoil it, but something happens with the clown, and I'm, like, so stupid in the moment, my reaction is. Friday? Oh my god, happy early birthday. My nonna was 83 and got asked for ID, they didn't believe she was over 65. I love that. December 6th, awesome, I'm December 2nd. Spookies. I like the sound of it. Okay, interesting, I'll definitely watch it. Thank you, Cam. I think it's cameraman Cam. I don't know if it's a pun or if your name's really Cam, but thank you. I have so many videos that I'm trying to get through. I'll get them all out. Onk status at 20. Oh. Thanks, killing. I didn't know there was more. Is it a turkey? Oh, guys, I have to watch this. A homicidal turkey. See, I'm obsessed with movies like that. I love when people have ideas like that and they bring it to life. Oh, Thanksgiving started as a fake trailer. That's interesting. I liked it. Like, I think it's a pretty average movie. Like, I didn't think it was amazing, but like, it wasn't bad by any means, and I had fun watching it. Farting zombies. Talking killer turkey. I need to watch it. I totally need to watch it. See, I really wanna do a reaction to, like that's the thing with movies that are so bad they're good, they have to be funny and at least give me some reaction. 'Cause, like, when I watch Anaconda 2 with you guys, like, if I would've filmed the first watch of that, it would've sucked because it was so boring. You can spoil one kill unless that nobody else wants it to, because 'cause I'll forget it by the time I watch it. Because I probably won't watch it now until, um, next Thanksgiving, honestly. Maybe not. Turkey's all the time, Turkey Sunday. I don't really eat turkey, though. Toxic Avenger, I have gotten that one a lot, and I think it's up my alley. Oh, wait, is it the 2023 one? I thought there was an older one. There is an older one. Yeah, I like cheesy bad. I like that. I like it has to be bad almost in, like, a self-aware way so that there can be, like, redeeming qualities. Oh, see, that's what I want. And, like, I'm easy to please when it comes to movies, like, if things are a little bit off and a little bit stupid. The thing I can't handle with movies is when they take themselves so seriously and, like, you're supposed to take it so seriously and then it's not serious. That's when I can't handle it. But if a movie is self-aware, and The Toxic Avenger definitely is, like, the poster. Oh my god, the turkey takes over? This is what I mean. Put me in a writer's room. I need to hear these people. Oh, Neil is it Neil Green? Because I was searching Neil Breen. Ugh. Oh, wait. Exorcism in Utero. Ugh. Oh, it is Breen, okay. And I'm that's one thing with movies too, when sometimes the scenes just keep going, I'm like, "I don't know what to do with this." What's a movie I watched recently with that? Like, the scene just kept going, and I was like, "When are we gonna be done with this?" I don't remember. Oh, it was Creep 2004. I went to watch the the Creep movies for the Creep tapes, and I watched the wrong movie. Definitely a very different Creep, and there's, like, a sighing scene, and it just kinda keeps going, and you don't see it, but you hear it. Ooh. Ugh, that movie gave me the creeps, which I guess is what I tried to do. I know, Elton. We're gonna go to bed soon. He's literally gonna get in the bed next to me, and he lies on his back, like, paws in the air, and sleeps there all night. He does not move. He's like a rock. Big Trouble in Little China. I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, I have, because I added to my January watch list because I'm doing all the John Carpenter movies that I can. Kurt Russell has had an interesting career. I watched Sweeney Todd, and I hate to say this because you wanted me to watch it, but I've watched it before and I enjoyed it, but when I rewatched it recently, I couldn't finish it. I love The setting, the story, the acting, I love all of it. The musical was too long for me. I'm very picky with musicals. But I think it was because I've been watching so many movies that are fast paced, slow is kind of hard. Like, I just find it just dragged a little bit. I know. But see, I also watched Little Shop of Horrors and Rocky Horror Picture Show in the same time, and those are so fast paced and, like, eccentric that I think it really made a difference. Halloween Kills is your favorite of all time. Ooh, Nothing But Trouble. Okay, I think Tupac. Okay, I haven't watched it. I was gonna say I've seen a lot of Chevy Chase movies, but I should definitely watch it. Yeah, Kurt Russell. January I'm doing all John Carpenter movies, and I can't remember what franchise I'm doing. I have a list somewhere. I know I'm doing Final Destination in February. Speaking of Final Destination, guys, I was driving here and I was on the highway, and there was a huge truck with all the logs in front of me. I was like, this can't be happening right now. I can't be here. And I just waited until another car got in front. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. See, I want to make a stupid movie because I don't ever think I can make a masterpiece. This guy looks so funny. I can make something stupid. Oh my god, the screen grabs from this are crazy. See, I need to react to movies like this because, like, I won't take it seriously, so my reaction won't take it seriously. I reacted to Christine on my channel. I loved Christine. I loved Christine. Thanks, Patrick, for joining. I'll do another one next week. After I'm gonna do my live, obviously on Monday for my birthday, but I'll probably do something else close to the weekend. Yeah, I think I do need to go to bed anyway, guys. It's 11:27 here. I'm gonna play Among Us. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm addicted to that game again. And this is why I don't feel 29. I'm living like I'm not. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna put all your recommendations in my spreadsheet, so we're definitely gonna be at probably 1,000 by the time I definitely got 100 recommendations tonight. But that's good, that's good. I don't ever wanna run out, because if I have to pick my own movies, I'm never gonna make the right choices. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be scared of a car, and I was scared of a freaking car. I thought RoboCop was a movie, you're gonna play it. Interesting. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go play Among Us. Bye, guys.